thank you very much. We have a lot of things happening, as you know. But last night was a very big night for the Republican Party. Every candidate that we wanted won, and they did very well. There was tremendous enthusiasm. And with the economy going so strong and so good, with all of the things that are happening, including a tremendous foreign affairs picture, if you look at what's going on with so many different elements, including the fact that right now flying back are 3 what they were calling hostages. We call them fine people, 3 really fine people. Seem to be healthy. They'll be landing at 2 o'clock in the morning at Andrews Air Force Base, and I'll be there to greet them. Mike will be with me. It will be, I think, a very special time. Nobody thought this was going to happen, and if it did, it would be years or decades, frankly. Nobody thought this was going to happen, and I appreciate Kim Jong-un doing this and allowing them to go. We picked a time, we picked a place for the meeting, or summit, as you like to call it, and I think it'll be very successful, but as I always say, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, but it's going to be a very important event. Again, I think this is something that nobody thought was going to happen for years or more. And I really believe it's going to be a great thing for North Korea, a great thing for South Korea and Japan. I want to thank President Xi. He was very helpful to us 2 days ago on something very specific. President Xi of China. China has been very helpful. And we're working on trade with China, and they're doing okay because they're helping us, and I guess they're probably doing a little bit better because they're helping us, but they have really helped us on North Korea. We appreciate it, and we appreciate President Xi. I just spoke to President Moon and explained what was taking place with respect to the 3 gentlemen, and President Moon of South Korea was very, very happy to hear it. He likewise has been incredibly helpful. So the relationships we have with Prime Minister Abe, President Moon, President Xi, I think it all goes into what is taking place right now. And we very much look forward to having the meeting between the United States and North Korea, and that'll be announced over the next couple of days as to timing. We have a lot of things going on within our country. We've very much toughened up the border, but the laws are horrible. The laws in this country for immigration and illegal immigration are absolutely horrible. And we have to do something about it. Not only the wall, which we're building sections of wall right now. We have 1.6 billion. We're fixing a lot of wall that basically is non-existent because it's been ripped to pieces. It was poorly built, and it was really only temporary in some cases. San Diego has asked us to go forward with their section of the wall in California. And rather than not doing that and letting them lobby for us with Governor Brown, we decided to do it. And we'll have a little bit less of a lobby, but we'll have a lot of people happy in San Diego. We have, I think, the numbers coming out from the economy, and you're seeing what's going on. They're extraordinary. The stock market is up almost 35% from the election, but I think companies are doing even better than that, and they're really ready to rock. The conference we had yesterday was a very important one. You look at the deal we had with Iran, it was a one-sided deal that ultimately was going to lead to nuclear proliferation all over the Middle East. And they were talking about it. Other countries were talking about it. It was going to lead to that. They are all very happy at what I did. That was a one-sided deal that we spent $150 billion and $1.8 billion in cash on getting done. And it was not good, and it was not appropriate. And we'll see how we do with Iran. Probably we won't do very well with them, but that's okay too. They've got to understand life, because I don't think they do understand life. If you look at what's happening in the Middle East with Syria, with Yemen, with all of the places they're involved. It's bedlam and death, and we can't allow that to happen.